Alright, let's play the game. Booted on up. Looked over the VOD yesterday. Decided, you know what? It actually looks pretty good. You know, whatever I'm seeing over here must be like the 480p or something like that, because, you know, it's tripping. But it was quiet. So I increased the volume on the VOD side. And I increased the volume over on OBS's side. So there might be a little bit of a discrepancy there, but, you know, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it. It will sound good. Eventually, maybe. Mouse sensitivity. A little crazy. Alright, select research and unlock blueprints. Select development to craft equipment and nomad upgrades using blueprints you've researched. Okay, didn't I try this yesterday and I just was not succeeding where I wanted to succeed? I just down arrow. Man. You know, I don't want to be one of those people. But there was an era in gaming where there was just a lot. And I mean a lot of
automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
you can tell that we built this game.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
For consoles, and then we ported it over to PC. And ooh, look at these footsteps. Look at that. It's not perfect. Some of them are different, but look at these footsteps. They're so good. Oh, when they work, they're so good. But from the menuing, I mean, this happened in earlier, you know, it didn't start with Mass Effect Andromeda, but it's just kind of disappointing. You know, I know it's a lot of work to rebuild the UI, and honestly, it's probably a waste of time, but the UI in this game is probably my biggest complaint. That is so dangerous. Wait. How did it get down there?
The Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
This is cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See? Uh-oh. You see that? Alright. Let me get into the sun here. Alright. This wheel right here. Alright. Look at the like the little piston things. The little tubes or bars or whatever. They're supposed to come out of those holes in there. But they're not doing that. Oh no. Y'all weren't expecting Axelrod to be inspecting this. Oh no. Yep. Uh... Wait, hold on. There's some stuff over here. Hold down the button. Gosh, I hope this gaming whatever trend dies in a fire. Wait. Need to read that again. It's gone. Something about it depletes your life force.
Can't get traction. It's too steep. Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
It's like, how do I do that? I don't think there's any weapons.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
Wait, you're not dead?
There's a lot.
Enemies incoming.
Said enemies incoming. And then there were no enemies. Alright, I'm not an expert on cars. Nor will I ever claim to be. But, and you know, this is not something I've ever Googled or something like that. But I don't understand why.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
Is that mechanical? You never thought about it.
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean you're doing the right thing.
I know.
Alright, back to what I was going to say. I'm not an expert on cars, nor will I ever be one. But I don't understand why, like, 4-wheel drive, or in this case 6-wheel drive, is like less good. For acceleration. Why is that light shining at me?
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Well, that's silly. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on here. Do want to go over there. So I'm kind of on my way over there. Like it requiring me to go this way? Yes. It does require me to jump off of this cliff, though. hindsight, probably a bad idea.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
We'll deal with the cat. One thing at a time.
I was thinking to myself, like, who the sucker foo is Sue V?
A forward station. A vital tool for prospective settlers.
We'll need to place more once we're farther out.
Radiation levels normal.
You might not like this, but you know who Sam sounds like? Sounds like Ken. My mouse wheel, so not good.
Portable cover of Ket design.
Didn't bother to take it with them.
I'll take that.
Didn't even finish unpacking.
Ket were on them from the start.
I don't know if I should pay attention to the next thing I scan to see if I get points from it. Alright. 150, 270, 140. I'm guessing that's an explosive. But there's no relevant data on it.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket attacked from all sides. It was a massacre.
Alright. 150, 270, 140.
Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Yalar Thysa, and get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure.
Maybe we could push the cat back.
With what arm? You even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared.
Rufus.
Maybe we can push the cat back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military. They were
Happy birthday! Transfer denied. Sucker.
weren't prepared.
Alright. 150, 270, 140. Alright, we got 9.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the cat?
You trying to give me nightmares? Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam.
Where would I find more bodies? Apparently one was right in front of me the whole time.
Lexi, update records for Trinitas Gordanus.
Consider it done, Pathfinder.
Consider it done. Repair actuals. Was that body there? You know, I don't know. Probably was, but where's the proof?
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restrictions.
Why do that? It wouldn't keep anything out.
It would keep something in.
Really? A desk?
Secondary terminals. No access. Sam?
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
Way too quiet.
There's nobody here.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Report said the evac was cut off by Ket.
What kind of comment is that? It's way too quiet on a deserted island or deserted planet on a station that was completely massacred, and there's nobody left here alive to make noise. But man, is it quiet right now. Sucker.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
What thing?
Ket, watch out.
What are we concerned about? We're not concerned about the cat.
Look sharp. That thing is out there.
And the Ket? Everything's grounded till they're gone.
Ket incoming.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
What? We haven't even beaten the first forcements. What are they reading?
Nice shot.
What is it? F? Okay. I still don't know where the thing is.
Shot.
Gosh. We do not have some intelligence on these allies. Oh my gosh.
One down.
Not a whole lot of intelligence on... Oh. I found what they were talking about. like to scan it first. Still got some dudes that I'd like to kill first before I go down there and fight that. Oh, you're dead. Probably because you're being stupid. There you are. Get over here.
Keep sharp.
It's like impossible. Looks like he's dead. The other one's like right over here somewhere. He was on the roof.
That's the last from the dropships.
The big thing is still standing.
Cat Fiend. Just run away. Team. Team.
No wonder Site 2 failed. Brazilian or not.
Alright, don't make puns. Adhi, Erox, Targs, and Galorns can be hunted for their plates.
Surprised that the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
I was say, why are we so zoomed in? Felt some like Tokyo drifting going on, but you know. Where the other bodies are. Oh, was it in here? Maybe it was in here.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the Ket.
We could finish it.
All components at Site 2 had security tags, compiling possible nav points.
Got a component for Site 2's project.
Should have, whatchamacallit in that. Oh, does that mean fast travel? Of course, the legend doesn't tell you. Fast travel for easy access. That's how I'm going to interpret that. Oh my gosh, the components are everywhere. Okay. Fine. Go get in our 6-wheel car. And bust some suckers up. Wait. There was that one quest. About the bodies. Range signal. Component. There's the bodies. Additional tasks. Gosh. Hey, Sophie the Man-Eater. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Had some issues with my camera this morning, so I tried to Google that. I think I have learned something, hopefully, maybe. Okay, I was gonna say, can we go on water? Go on water.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
Apparently I didn't change this correctly.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep, a leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Oh my gosh. When did you get a rocket launcher? Holy cow. Have I always used a green screen? I have not. I started using one. Oh, I want to say like 2019, maybe.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
It's
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
It's definitely one of those situations where it hasn't been that long, but it's been a while.
Pathfinder. The scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni-tool might shed some light. Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
You suckafoo. You could only use the PS4 camera when you streamed. It's... Ooh. Ooh. I've seen some people stream from the PlayStation 4, and that doesn't look fun, if I'm being honest. What the heck is going on over here?
This alien tech comes in all shapes and sizes. But what's it for?
I'm just kind of like dying right now. Alright, you do want to kill me. Never tried the camera that you're talking about, though. Sniper! Sniper! Dan. Nom. Who else wants some of Debo?
Pathfinder, there is Nexus equipment nearby.
Ruth arrived as trailblazers on EOS.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
Sometimes you like seeing a background, though. I'm conflicted on it. On one hand, like, I get it. You know, sure. Some people have some really cool backgrounds. But when does the background stop being a novelty for the viewer and just start being, start getting in the way? And I think that's
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
where I sit right now. Is sure. I have some cool ideas for a background. But you know, that background is going to be static. Once you've seen everything that there is to see on my background, no, it's not interesting anymore.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
So there are streams that I watch that have some really cool backgrounds, and there's a lot of stuff to see. Like one streamer, JP, he streams it's like a bunch of really cool stuff, like miniatures and junk.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data. Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Nilkin is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilkin?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilkin. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
The plot thickens. Can be a way to see some of the other streamers' personality, like if they have posters or game merchandise. I mean, that's fair. You know, I guess I just... It's, it goes back to what I was mentioning of, like, eventually I'm just not going... Like, eventually, for me, you know, I'm not talking about anybody else, but for me, it's eventually just going to get in the way. There are plenty of streamers out there that I have seen that, in my opinion, take a very unique approach to streaming. No comments about that? Okay. I've seen streamers that have the gameplay be the size of...
Anyone up for Would You Rather?
Did you just ask, would you rather, would you rather?
That's cold, Cora.
Like, basically the size of my camera, you know, like you can see like the bounding box. I've seen streamers with gameplay that size, and the rest is like overlays.
I think that's it.
What'd you say? Overlays and camera space and all kinds of other stuff. That's just not stuff I'm interested in. Not at all. Truthfully, I'm not an overlay person at all. But I make some exceptions, I guess. It seems to be the new wave.
There's an initiative shuttle ahead. Looks bad.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
This is actually kind of far away. Radiation real bad.
Parts for the Site 2 project, check.
Unless you start doing hot tub streams. Yeah, that is never gonna happen. First of all, I don't have a hot tub.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Second of all, hot tubs are freaking expensive.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Port
Site
station.
support restored.
Sure, I guess. Cow.
You keep your head under fire. I figured a sorry on.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind. We saw them researching this tech back on Habitat 7. Doubt that's a coincidence. But if we want to look, the only way is through.
You can use an inflatable pool. What was that about all-terrain mode? Gotta get the maximum amount. Liam, what are you doing?
Good shot. Get incoming!
Oh yeah, it's just throw away all sense of intelligence.
Ken, keep sharp.
You're not being very nice.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
What?
Reload!
Oh my gosh. Any whelps? Oh, hello. You're gonna die to that. You didn't die to that. Could me shocked. Man, you are drifting. But anyways, going back to what I was saying before I'll get rudely interrupted by some dialogue. I'm very much a person that just likes watching the gameplay. And if the streamer augments that gameplay,
Why send
great.
reinforcements? Do they know we're here?
Absolutely great.
Coming up on us.
So, you know, that's why my camera tends to be pretty tiny, you know, because I myself...
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
Cutting all the generator. I want to see the gameplay. So if other people want to see the gameplay, well, then there you go. You know, like, I'm not covering up anything important. Everything is there for everybody. Sometimes I accidentally cover up stuff, but, you know, we don't talk about that. Guessing I didn't cut the shield. Means I have to do all of the power stuff.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
A Krogan.
Who are you?
Andromeda Initiative. We're not here to cause trouble.
So you say. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
I didn't hear an R.
Checking out these monoliths? The Ket seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out first, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. Ugh, I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
So one thing that I'm curious about is he
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
is he part of the, like, was he part of the Nexus or something like that? Because he's calling them Ket, and the Nexus calls them Ket, but they're definitely not called Ket.
A field log, Pathfinder. Issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database. All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do. He seems fun.
Well, I feel like you were a bit quiet when you streamed. It's easy to get quiet. I feel your pain on that one. There are a lot of times where I'm just kind of chilling, forget to look at chat, all that stuff.
Intact, but doesn't appear active, like the rest.
Alrighty, what am I doing here? It's in front of me. It could probably be easier just to fast travel.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
The Ket made themselves at home. All this research. I wonder what they learned.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Let's just go this way. Goodbye, cruel world. Will it be easier to go this way? Seems like it.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Okay. It says it's right in front of me.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation levels normal.
It won't let me go down there, though. It's definitely right there. Oh, it won't let me go down there either. Okay.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Alright. Very confusing. Oh, maybe it's now is a good time to mark. Let's do that. Also save. How does one save?